been a part of the event tech crew long enough to be trusted on your own? Great. Now it's time to get to know the ins and outs of working solo on a night or weekend shift. When working on a night or weekend shift, there's a few things that are different from normal day shifts, and it's important to take note of these things. First, take a look over there. That's a list of instructions we keep in the office. That'll be important later. Hear that? Someone's trying to get in. But guess what? On night and weekend shifts, the door will be locked. The last thing that you should notice on your night and weekend shifts is that you're completely alone. Oh yeah, sometimes your shift will continue long after the campus center closes, so you'll have to navigate your way through a maze of dark corridors if you want any chance of making it to your events. Let's take a look at the daily sheet. You won't be getting out much during most of your night and weekend shifts, so you'll have a lot of time to yourself. During this downtime, you can work on any work projects or homework to keep yourself busy, but for now, it looks like you have an event to go take down. Hang on there, I think you're forgetting something. Always be sure to sign out the proper keys, because event spaces might be locked during these hours. And always bring a Nextel with you when you leave from the office. You never know when someone might need to get in contact with you, or when you might need some help. When leaving the office, it's a good idea to bring your name tag. That way maintainers and other campus staff know you have a reason to be in event spaces after closing. Remember that poster from earlier? Now that you've finished things up, it'll come in handy for closing your shift. First, make sure all the keys are in the box. Make sure to charge both of the Nextels. Note that the word both here may refer to as many as 3. When you're done, lock the cabinet up. Fill out the nightly report. The URL to access the form can be found on the bulletin board right above the daily sheet. It'll be in your best interest to bookmark that. When filling out the nightly report, be sure to be as detailed as possible so that we know if there are any issues that need to be fixed for the next day. Lastly, step 5, neaten up the office. Make sure the office is nice and clean for crew members who work the next morning. You don't want them to have to clean up your mess.